Now, would it be too much trouble to ask you to turn this bad boy on?
There we go.
Let's hear it.
Now we're gonna drop her down.
Yeah.
Right on the frame.
I hear it. What's the best advice for someone that wants to get into trucking after 42 years of trucking?
Yeah, the best advice I can say is all about trucking is common sense. You know, if you're going into a parking lot, use your four ways. You know, you got to turn around and have common sense. Think about something before you do it, because if you turn around and I see a lot of them truckers that make them wrong turns and tear the front off of somebody else's truck.
I love that. I love that. Because sometimes common sense is not common practice, my friend.
There you go. Yeah, it's got a 5.9 Cummins in it, 5-speed manual. It's got super singles on it.
Let's walk closer to it. You're walking further. I need you in it.
This is about a 1984, somewhere in there, RB model Mac with a Dodge 5.9 Cummins diesel. It's got a 5-speed manual. I only have maybe 10 grand into this whole thing. The most expensive thing is the seats, and they're $4,200.
Wow.
They're all genuine leather, Bostrom seats and stuff, you know. So it's something I whipped up, and I'm not a welder or anything. I'm a retired truck driver.
I love it. I appreciate you for everything you've done on the trucking side, and I appreciate everything you've done for America, sir.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to do stuff like this. It's got heated and cooled seats in it that swivel.
Nice.
And then an 84-gallon fuel tank. The tires, everything come out of a junkyard. There's only a couple of pieces like the rear tail lights. 2 new air horns and stuff like that come out of a store. But it's my own design, and I hope everybody likes it. I get a lot of what was he thinking?
What was he thinking?
What was he thinking when I built it in 6 months?
Are you serious?
Yeah, my garage. Everybody in Minnesota builds a car in the wintertime, so I build cars. I got cars in Saudi Arabia, Japan, Norway, Canada. So I usually turn one out every winter, but I can't do it anymore. I'm getting too old.
No, it looks beautiful. And you know, I see the POW. What does that mean to you?
POWs, I was in the service for almost 9 years in the Army as a truck driver. I started driving in 1979, and POWs is near and dear to my heart because of the people that were never brought home and stuff like that. So I drove truck for 42 years, and I've been retired for 3 years.
42 years?
42 years.
Stand over there in the hot seat real quick. I gotta ask you some questions then. 42 years. What's 42 years of trucking? What has that meant to you, brother?
It meant a lot. I started driving trucks in Korea.
Really?
And when I was 17 years old, and I spent 90 days on the DMZ on the Quick Reaction Force. I was in field artillery, and then I was in Persian missiles, nuclear weapons. I used to haul the warheads and the stages for the missiles. And then I went to the 101st Airborne and decided I would get out. And then I went to work for Consolidated Freightways for 18 years. And then went to work for Standard Forwarding out of East Moline, Illinois, and worked for them and retired with 31 years as a Teamster. roll down the window if you want.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. What's the best way to close this? Just
grab a hold of anything.
anything, huh? Is that all right?
Yeah, that's all right.
All right. I am so low to the ground right now.
We'll let her scrape a little bit here. As soon as I get around the corner here, we'll drop her down. And I got scraper blade. I took scraper blade off snow plows and cut them and put them on all four corners. So when you go through a parking ramp or a parking garage, the whole parking garage shakes back and forth from the you know, the skid plates underneath and stuff. So.
So tell me, brother, in 42 years of trucking, where's the best place to get some food on the road?
Oh my God. I don't know. I think I-80 truck stop has got some pretty decent stuff there. Now we're gonna drop her down.
Yeah.
Right on the frame.
I hear it. So all that scraping, you don't mind it, huh?
Yeah. I have a car hoist at the garage, and I just put it on the car hoist, and I go underneath and spray everything again. It's all Rust-Oleum etching primer. The whole thing is shot with spray can, with a spray can. The whole truck is. So I didn't have a fancy paint job. This is just etching primer.
How fast does it go?
I've had it up over 100 miles an hour.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it really flies. It. I call it a Tesla killer because I can turn around and roll coal pretty hard with it.
This is pretty awesome, bro.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it. And Gary, this guy at Stagecoach bought one of my vehicles. This guy actually got it in his garage. One of the street rods I built for the POW MIAs. Old 61 Ford cab over. You again, and
Of course.
it's always an honor. It's an honor for you to take a ride in my truck. So.
Oh, come on, I ain't nobody.
Yeah, you are. You're there for the truck drivers.
You know, that's all we can be, you know.
That's right.
Pull up?
Yep. There you go. That's rat rod stuff there.
Yeah.